A healthy 56-year-old Florida physician died within weeks of getting the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine. In Norway, 29 people over the age of 75 died within days of getting the shot. Other serious side effects reported to date include 4 cases of facial paralysis and severe cases of allergic reaction. This report certainly cause for concern. Despite this news, with the number of deaths from COVID-19 at an all-time high worldwide, and a vaccine offers real hope after nearly a year-long pandemic, we hope that we can one day go back to the way things were thanks to herd immunity. A vaccine is a type of drug. It includes the same germs that make us sick. For instance, a measles vaccine contains the measles virus, but the germs have either been killed or made weak so that they don't make us sick. Like all drugs, there are pros and cons. No vaccine is 100% effective for disease prevention, and none is 100% safe for all people. There is an expectation that some people will react to a vaccine. Vaccines began with an extensive history of preventable disease in man, beginning with smallpox. Vaccination is one of the most recognized achievements in the field of public health. Regrettably, past unethical public health research, including the famous Tuskegee study, among many others, has impacted trust in medical innovations till date. The data from Tuskegee study has changed the way research in public health is done. Today, government-funded human studies, 1, are reviewed and approved by an institutional review board. 2, include research disclosure rules. 3, require researchers to obtain voluntary and informed consent from all study participants. Until scientists find out more about the protection that COVID-19 vaccines provide and for how long, we should continue to put on a mask, stay 6 feet or more away from everyone else, avoid crowds, wash your hands with soap and water for 20 seconds, use a hand sanitizer that contains 60% or more alcohol, follow CDC travel tips, follow post-COVID-19 exposure and quarantine guidelines, follow all recommended workplace and safety guidelines. I believe that people should and have a right to be skeptical. We ought to ask questions about everything we put in our body. However, there has been no cause-effect link found between the drug and the deaths. Taking into account the protective history of vaccines, the benefits of their protection might outweigh the risks. Even so, if there are concerns, or if you're an individual with a history of illness or allergies, ask questions. And on the assumption that the new drugs approved are with no political motivation and with high ethical standards, will you take the COVID-19 vaccine?